Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Silvia Gudsy, and I from English department. Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about something very important, especially in today's world of innovations and creativity, intellectual property or IP for short. Okay, in simple terms, intellectual property refers to the legal rights that protect the idea and creation of your mind. Okay, it's what ensure your hard work is recognized, protected, and in many cases, profitable. Okay, let's dive into the what intellectual property is, and then why it's important, and then the challenges it come with, and how we can manage it effectively. Okay, number one, let's talk about what is intellectual property. Intellectual property can take different forms, and here are the main categories. Okay, number one is invention. An invention is a new product, process, or idea that solve a problem or improve the how we do things I'm sorry. Okay, for example, I'll give a perfect example for you is Hanifida methods, where the Hanifida method developed by Dr. Hanif Suryo and Dr. Vida Amelia, uh, where the Hanifida method is an innovative approach used in education to enhance learning outcomes, particularly in mastering complex subjects, and it combines advanced teaching technique with technology to create an engaging and effective learning experience. Uh, well, this method qualifies as intellectual property because it's unique and original process that add value to the education sectors. Okay, I'll mention 3 points why Hanifida method can include in intellectual property. Number one is originality. The method um, introduces a novel approach to learning that hasn't been done in the same way before. Okay, and then number two is protection by securing a patents. The creator ensures that no one else can replicate or use the method without their consent. Okay, number three, impact. It's a valuable asset for the inventors, right? As it can be licensed to schools or education providers, generating final funds. I'm sorry, financial returns and improving education quality globally. So the Hanifida method isn't just an educational breakthrough. It's also an example of how innovative process can be protected and mentioned through intellectual property rights. And then number two is brand identity. Brand identity is what makes your business stand out, and it includes your logo, your brand name, or even your tagline. For instance, when you see the swoosh logo, and then you instantly think of Nike, right? And that's brand identity protected by trademarks. Well, the trademarks is a form of intellectual property that safeguards the specific aspect of a brand that the identity its products or service. Trademark prevent others from using identical or confusingly similar marks. Okay, thereby protecting the brand reputations and ensuring consumer trust. Okay, and then number three. Okay, number three is creative work. Creative work refers to original creations of the human mind that express ideas, emotions, or stories through various mediums. Okay, this work span fields like literature, art, music, films, and technology. And then protecting these works ensures creators are recognized for their effect or effort and receive fair compensations for their use. And then one way to safeguard this intellectual property is copyright. This is a type of intellectual property that provide legal protection to the author or original works. Okay. Well, a copyright grants the creator exclusive right to use, reproduce, and then distribute and adapt their original work, and it prevents others from using the work without permissions, ensuring the creators retains control over its use and commercializations. And then number four is confidential information. I'm sorry, confidential information is refers to sensitive data or knowledge that is valuable to a business or individual because it is not publicly known, right? This can include proprietary processes, formula, customer information, or strategies that provide a competitive advantages. Okay, and then to protect such as information, business rely on the trademarks. Okay. A form of intellectual property that safeguards confidential knowledge from unauthorized use or disclosure. Okay. Next, we'll talk about benefit. Okay. Okay, now let's talk about why IP is so important. Okay, protecting intellectual property brings four major benefits. Okay, number one is enhancing competitive advantages. Okay, um, by safeguarding your IP, you ensure no one can copy your unique ideas or product, and this helps you stay ahead of the competitions and maintaining your positions in the market. And then number two is generating financial returns. Your IP can be available assets, licensing, patents, or trademarks can generate significant revenue streams. For example, a tech company licensing its patented technology to others can earn royalties without producing the product itself. And then number three is ensuring recognitions and protection and protections IP. Um, IP guarantees your credit for your work, whether it's your inventions, brand, or creative project. You have the right to control how it's used and ensure others don't take advantages of your efforts. And then number four is promoting innovations and creativity. Okay, IP encourage people to think outside the box. Okay, when creators know their ideas are protected, they're more likely to invest time and resources into developing something. Um, I'm sorry, developing something new and exciting. This drives progress and benefits society as a whole. And then let's talk about challenges in intellectual property, right? Let's talk about some of the key challenges when it comes to intellectual property or IP for short. Okay, number one is piracy and infringement. So here is the deal. In this digital era, it's easier than ever for people to copy and share creative works without permission, right? Think about movie, music, or even software. With just a few click, someone can replicate something that took months or even years to create. When it's a huge problem because creators lose control over their works, and of course it affects their earnings too. And then number two is high cost of protections. Now securing IP rights isn't exactly cheap. Okay, whether it's registering or a patents and then maintaining a trademarks or dealing with legal stuff, the cost can really add up. And for smaller businesses or independent creators, it can feel almost impossible to keep up financially. Protecting your IP can be a luxury some just can't afford. And then number three is global competition. Global competitions Uh, if you want to protect your IP in multiple countries, you've got to navigate a whole maze of different laws and systems, and it's complicated, time-consuming, and expensive. Sure. Okay, and with competitions coming from all over the world, staying on the top, uh, it all can be a real challenge. Okay, so as you can see, while intellectual property is crucial for protecting innovations, the route isn't always smooth, right? Piracy, high cost, and global competition are just a few of the hurdles that a creator and business have to face. And then at last, how to manage intellectual property to deal with these challenges. Okay, you need a SWOT strategy, right? And then I've divided into one, two, three, four, um, four categories. Okay, number one is IP audit. IP audit is regularly review your business to identify what intellectual property you have and what needs protections. For example, you can checking you um, if your new logo or invention is properly registered. And then number two is registrations. Registration your IP with the appropriate authorities to ensure it's legally protected. Okay, and then for example, filling the trademarks applications for your brand's name. Okay, number three is enforcement. Keep an eye out for anyone infringing on your IP and take action when it's necessary. Okay, at last is IP strategy. You should have a clear plan for your how to use and protect your intellectual property. For example, you can deciding whether to license your invention or keep it exclusive to your business. Okay. In conclusions, intellectual property is about protecting your value of your ideas and creativity, and it can be give you a competitive edge, generate income, and encourage innovations. But it comes with challenges, sure, challenges and like piracy and high cost. So managing it effectively is essential. Okay, thank you for listening, guys. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you for nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.